Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Michael Kopech gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the best all-around arms in the game of baseball, Michael Kopech. Originally drafted by the Boston Red Sox, guy hit over 100 miles an hour regularly in the minor leagues. Big arm, big fastball, big power slider too. One of the top young pitchers in the game of baseball is Michael Kopech.
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lowe. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lowe gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball called for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count is 1 and 2.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Jay Spry is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For the White Sox, number 57, Jay Spry.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-1. Here it is. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit hard to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Stepping in, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now here's the pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 ball on Moncada. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
To 2-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So here's Jose Abreu. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, not great, and he's 1 for 8. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's down.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Abreu has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1.
Ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Ball.
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down.
Batting 4, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's set, and the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And it's 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. The 2-1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Right to him. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the pitch.
That's out.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting seven, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298, 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. A ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Grounded down the third baseline. Moncada fields it cleanly. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Runner at first here, one man out. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Pulled toward right center field. Headed after it is Mazara. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
So a runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here's the 1-0. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Here's the 2-1. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1-0. Here it is. Ball 2.
No strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Mazara's under it.
And that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday.
Nomar Mazara.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here now the 2-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Reined in. And that's the first out.
Batting 7. The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now the 1-0. And this is on the ground for JP at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now for the White Sox, Leury Garcia. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Jimmy Cordero is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Austin Meadows. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. Number 13 for him on the year as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Engel is there and he has it for the out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Engel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Now batting, Adam Engel, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. Strikes in his first at bat. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan.
Into the box, Yoan Moncada reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Three and 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That evens it up, 1-1. It's 1-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. The 0-1 offering.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
In now, Nomar Mazara. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. In his career, Mazara has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Comes set, the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Martinez.
The pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. And we get a look at the Rays leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Back outside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Striding into the box, J.P. Crawford. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Mazara's on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Mike.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And that is off the wall. Martinez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he misses with it. 1-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-2 Tampa. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now. Settling in now, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia.
The second baseman.
As he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
8-2. No ball, 2 strikes.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up onto first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping into the box, Adam Engel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball in.
Yoan Moncada would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. The 3-1. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now to the plate, Yoan Moncada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Pitch out, nothing doing. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. The payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The set and the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out.
Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. We're through 4.
We're tied now at 3 apiece. Evan Marshall, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Meadows. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Austin Meadows.
Here comes the first pitch. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. Marshall has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1 to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The third baseman, number 2.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing.
Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good able to punch a ground ball.
So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him, as it is now 7-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Kelvin Herrera, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 41, Kelvin Herrera. Up next for Tampa Bay.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Engel moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So striding forward now, J.P. Crawford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Now back, number 8.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here's the 2-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
At the plate, Austin Meadows trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
2 out with the man at first. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll be off the right field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 9-3. Jalen Beeks, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Jalen Beeks.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Here's a swing. High drive. Left field. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 2-0.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's fouled away. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Standing in, Luis Robert. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside, 3-0 now. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Adam Engel. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 9-6 contest now. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Colin Poche, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Stepping in now, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Three runs already home here. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. That's popped up. And no one can get there as it falls. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Anderson's running in there. Now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 9 and the White Sox 7. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. On the ground to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they jump ahead by 3. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Can you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Aaron Bummer is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
At the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rays 10 and the White Sox 7. So coming to the plate, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jose Abreu.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Slapped hard the opposite way. Renfroe is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat. Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Nomar Mazara would be next. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. From the stretch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Ready for another shot now, J.P. Crawford, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Crawford.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, catcher,
Mike Zunino will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
you have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Runner at first here, one man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping up to the plate, Yandy Diaz. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh and 1, here it comes.
No, that's low.
2 down, runners at first and second.
That's low.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The count now at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Oliver Drake gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Oliver Great.
Leading off the inning, Luis Robert. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Now in the box, Leury Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whoa, that's down.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-1 home.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Drilled to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Engel.
So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. From the stretch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2.
Nope, ball 1. I got to count 2-2.
On the ground up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Diego Castillo takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Diego Castillo.
Tim Anderson will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. Lau's got it, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready on 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Nope. Back inside.
Jose Martinez will be next. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. He's set. Here it comes.
No, inside.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Runners on first with one down. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Stepping up now, Yoan Moncada. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yoan Moncada.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. And it's gone. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Jose Alvarado is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
For Tampa Bay, number 46, Jose Alvarado. Up next is Chicago, the first baseman, Jose.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Now here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls. 1
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Don't let that fly.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 10 and the White Sox 8. New inning set to get underway. Ready now, J.P. Crawford. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Crawford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Here's another 0-2. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
So here's Mike Zunino. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. His second of the game as they jump ahead by 3.
Now batting, number 8.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. The 2-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Austin Meadows is on deck. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another full count pitch home. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Austin Meadows will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rays 11 and the White Sox 8. Nick Anderson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
Now at the plate, Luis Robert. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Hopped up. Choi in foul ground. 1 down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Leury Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam
Standing in, Adam Engel. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner at first here, one man out. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. Tampa Bay launched 6 home runs as a team in the ball game. Jalen Beeks gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Nick Anderson wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 11 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the White Sox, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.